Hi, guys.
Welcome back to Robertson's Valley Acres.
Waka waka.
You guys, we're out here in the heat of the day. I don't know why, but we're checking everything out. I do know why.
Yeah.
I just pretend sometimes. So the garden, we're trying to keep track on the garden. We have started to lose a few things due to the heat. And so we're kind of trying to check on things. If you look over in that direction right there, we did hang a
Shade cloth.
well, yeah, we're using a piece of fabric as shade cloth for our beets because it was getting way too hot for we have beets in both beds. Let's go over there and take a look at them.
Okay, let's go take a look at it.
All right, so we have beets in this bed and also in that bed. This bed, these have actually jumped since we put the shade cloth up. And you can see the difference, these that are getting full sun all day long versus these where ooh, look at the size of that thing. Holy Hannah. Anyway, once we put the shade cloth up, these started jumping, getting a little bit bigger. Now let's look at the comparison to this bed. This bed, they're in the sun right now, but most of the morning they have a shade because of these cucumbers. So, I mean, look at the size of those versus the other bed. So we had decided we definitely needed to shade the beets. Now, we did put in a new crop of beets just the other day, and they are germinating and coming up quickly. So I don't plant the beets in a row or anything like that. I just throw the seeds in between where I can. But if we're looking at this bed, you can see that there is plenty of shade here. So I think these beets are going to be great. But this is kind of what we're doing. We wanted to come out during the heat of the day and kind of check things and see what's starting to scorch and what's not and what's getting direct sun too many hours of the day. So then that way we can hang up sheets if we need to. Sometimes your tomatoes, if they get too much sun, we have been known to hang sheets, old bed sheets to kind of help shade it. We're just trying to clean up the garden a little bit. I did notice we've got this big mess here that we're going to get rid of. And I did notice that the weeds are getting pretty tall over there on the other side of those beds. So I'm guessing we're going to have to grab the weed eater and get that taken care of because, the push mower, it's not push mower, the riding mower is still out of commission. And the push mower, I think somebody got a little overzealous and pulled the cord a little too hard. And so
I wonder who that would be.
That came off. So we are down to the weed eater, guys. Rusty weed eated all of this the other day. And so we're pretty much down to the weed eater, I think.
But let's think about this.
Okay.
How tall is that grass right now?
I mean, well, it's kind of patchy just because we use the weed eater and,
The question is, Rachel, do you still trust my boxes?
Oh, God. You have a box.
I
mean, I'm kind of starting to get excited about the boxes. Like, sometimes it's really a good thing.
I do have a box. Let's go check it out and see what I got hidden over here from you.
All right, let's go see how many more boxes he has hidden.
Oh, I'm not going to show you all my boxes.
Let's go check it out. He told me to wait over here because we can be in the shade. I really think it's because he has more boxes in there. He doesn't want me to see yet.
Are you still trusting my box?
I mean, I can kind of see on the bottom, so this is looking real interesting to me. Oh, we got some wild badger power here.
We do.
Holy Hannah.
We have a Wild Badger Power 16-inch lawn mower. Two 20-volt batteries to power this bad boy. Let's rip into it and see what we got. Oh, it's blue.
It's blue. It must be wild badger. You guys, if you haven't watched the video where we were clearing all those trees over there, 90% of those trees were cut down with a wild badger 40 volt. Ooh, this looks like a rusty puzzle. 40 volt pole saw. So wild badger, they have some quality equipment, and they are like awesome.
So far, wild badger has been phenomenal for what we're doing and what we're needing.
Well, and the great thing about wild badgers, they do have both. They have electric and they have fuel powered equipment. We have a gas powered blower from Wild Badger that works absolutely amazing. We have a video on that as well. I'll link all the videos with the Wild Badger stuff because they have a lot. Oh, look how light that is.
Yeah. I mean, look at that, you guys. 2 fingers.
Well, that's not going to cause you stitches if you drop it on you, I hope.
Lord, I hope. But stitches are doing great.
Yes.
They come out in the next day or two. Whoop, whoop.
Yay.
Everything from Wild Badger comes. It's very well packaged. We have not received anything from Wild Badger that has been damaged in shipping, which is amazing.
Yes.
Comes with instructions. Let's get down here and get down the rest.
This is a rusty puzzle, so that's the other thing, that they go together fairly easy without having to have too much. See, that's crazy. I would not have put that there. I'd have been like, what kind of wheel is this? Look, this one came with training wheels. This is why Rusty puts together stuff, you guys. All right, that just lines right up.
Got these bolts here with the big Yep.
Now that makes it nice.
What I'm liking is that they're adjustable handles, so you can adjust it for taller or shorter persons.
Which comes in handy with, Rusty and I were a lot like Mutt and Jeff, aren't we? And that's a reference to our age again. I think that was before our time.
That was before our time.
Yeah. But the fact that we know the names.
However, we know who that is.
Yeah.
And it's even marked here, 1 or 2. 1 is taller than 2.
Oh, that's cool.
Do something good.
Yeah. Well, that thing was fancy. Well, what is that thing?
Screws go like that, then you push it down to lock it.
Ah.
So,
well, that's really
everything's
cool.
locked into place. Right this side.
Sorry, I stopped being your third hand here.
Oh, you're okay, baby.
See, that is cool.
Wash your paddle. It goes like that. You got these 2 little clips here. Put around the wire. The wire goes up in that little notch there. Clips there. You got another one up here.
This is going to be awesome in the garden
Yes.
because it'll fit in between everything. I mean, we have mulch for the most part in between. But we still have some tight spaces around the coop and things like that.
All right, now let's see.
Look how sleek this is.
It's a little bitty baby, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, it even comes with a bagger.
There's
Oh my gosh, that is so
the bonnet.
that is so cool. It's like the Knight Rider of. Does it talk?
Well, it talks, but it's gonna sing here in a minute.
It comes with a bagger. I don't know that we don't have any of the nice grass to use the bagger, but could use the bagger. And then we have grass clippings for the compost.
Grass clippings, or I'm thinking in the fall we can mulch up our leaves. We have a few trees.
Just a few. Let's see. We haven't cut them all down yet. Y'all, we have probably, what are we sitting on here? Like
We're sitting on probably 3 acres right here.
So we've got like 17 acres of woods.
Yeah, pretty much woods.
Just a little bit of grass. I mean, just a little bit of leaves there. All right. Okay. Click right in.
Put that one in.
Do they have any? Are they charged?
They are 3/4 charged.
Okay.
Both batteries are at 3/4. That gives us a little chance to
Just try it out.
test this bad boy out.
What are these? Are these just the charger boxes?
I believe these are going to be the chargers. We'll get a charger for each one.
Wow.
And I would have to look. I believe, could be wrong, but I believe these are the same batteries that go to the weed eater.
Yeah, so we have the multi-tool that is a pole saw, a weed eater, a brush cutter, and what else is on that? That's it, those 3 things.
Oh, hedge trimmer.
And a hedge trimmer,
These
yes.
are the battery chargers.
And we used that pole saw to cut down 90% of those trees right over there that you see in that big pile over there. We had never had anything 40 volt before before Badger.
No, and we
So,
had
yes.
actually had.
That is cool that there's a charger for each
Yes.
battery. Yes.
We actually had a subscriber reach out to us in a comment and tell us that everything he buys is 40 volt. We have never been around 40 volt until we got the Wild Badger Weed Eater multi-tool and now this. So let's see what we got to do to raise this bad boy up. So there looks like. Oh yes, and it's levered all together. So if you raise this one, it raises the front and rear wheels at the same time. Look at that.
Oh, that is so cool. Here, undo that again. Look at that. And then it's so light. That's cool.
Okay,
Okay, moment of truth.
moment of truth.
Hold. So there's a safety.
The safety button is here. Push that with your thumb. Pull the lever.
Oh, that is so loud.
What? I can't hear you.
Right? Look at that.
You guys, that is like pushing a kid's toy. So I'm going to put this bag on it, Rachel.
Okay.
Test the bag, and I want you to see how heavy this machine is.
Okay, so how are we putting this bag on?
This piece comes out of here. That's the mulcher.
That's pretty cool.
Bag, you just take it, you set the little,
Sorry. Hold on. Let me get a good.
in the bag,
Okay.
you take these 2 little barbs,
Uh-huh.
and they go right down in these little V's right here. Just like that. Close the lid.
Oh, and then what's this? Stop and go. It opens.
Oh, if it's down, you mow. If it's up, stop. That means you're out of air,
Ah,
I guess.
that's cool. So it tells you right there, that's your indicator if your bag is full.
Yes, so let's see if that really holds true.
Ah, so it's up, it means go.
Up, that means you're getting air going through there. It means you're good to go. When it stops and it lays flat, that means your bag's full.
All right.
Let's go over here into a little bit thicker grass, and I will have you run this, Rachel.
All right.
All right, we need to lower that handle
Oh,
for sure.
okay. Ready?
Yep, you got to push the
Oh, you
button.
gotta
There you
push
go.
the button first.
Yep.
Got a little 16-inch cut here.
It's probably not a mower you'd want for a real big yard, but if you have a small yard or like what we're going to be doing in the garden, it'll be perfect. If you have a townhome or just a house with a small yard, this would be perfect.
And also, as wide as it is, to be able to have, you know, like my mom could run this, not that my mom's going to run it, but she could if she wanted to,
Yes,
you know, or your dad, you know.
absolutely. All right, well, we've tested out the bag. Once Rachel gets over here, we'll stop the mower.
Go back to the...
Turn it off. Turn it off.
What? Okay, another thing that I want to say, this is so ergonomically cool. Like, one, the squishy here. I don't know how well that would hold up if it stayed outside, which it's electric, so it won't stay outside. But I like that. And the shape of it is different.
Yes.
I think it's because it's more compact.
You want to pull the bag off and we'll see if it's got anything in it?
Yeah, let's come up here in the shade so we don't die. All right. So the bag just lifts right out. And
Look at that, you guys.
That is going right into my compost. Like right into my compost.
See, I think we need to take the bag to the garden and we can mow over there. And like you said, all those clippings can go right into your garden bed or into your
the
compost.
Yes. Yes, look at that, guys. And we have the wheelbarrow that stays in the garden. So we can just dump it into the wheelbarrow as we're going. And then we can move it into the compost.
Absolutely.
All right, so Rusty adjusted that handle. We adjusted it to the 2.
Yeah, we had it on number 1. Now we put it on number 2.
And look at the difference.
Yes.
So much better. I mean, you'll have to adjust it when you're mowing.
Well, I don't know. Because as light as this machine is, I think I can run it if it was down by my knees.
Yeah, but then you're not by your knees. All right, the best thing is if you get in too rough a terrain, which it was rolling just fine, but I'm just thinking sometimes these smaller mowers, you get into a rough terrain and you got to drag them over. This one's light enough you can literally just pick it up.
Look at that.
And carry it. That is awesome.
That is the most phenomenal thing that this machine just continues to impress me, you guys. Rachel's gonna fire this up now.
We're gonna try to get around here. The cool thing is, so out here it's not that big of a deal, but you get up here where it's tight quarters. I mean, obviously we can move the wheelbarrow, but into such tight quarters. I like it.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. You guys, Badger Power, as you see right there on the end, on this side, Badger 40 volt. Badger 16-inch. Badger does have a 21-inch mower they're coming out with. Should be out within, I think they said within the next like 60 days maybe. That's what they're trying to do. And it'll be a 21-inch, which will be even bigger. And it's still going to have the same 40-volt system. So you guys, we're going to put you on the tripod and we're going to do some mowing, get some cleaning up done here in the garden.
Yes. Did you hear it change?
Yeah.
The coolest thing, it's like a vacuum cleaner. You guys ever use those shop vacs? When it gets full, you can hear the difference. We could hear that. You'll have to, I'll put that clip in. But did you want to show where that little thing is, your indicator?
Oh, yeah.
So it was funny because Rusty was going to run it till you could see the indicator. Okay. And it's down. So see, it's down. So there's no more air going through it. So that's the indicator that it's full. But we heard it.
Yes, you could hear the pitch change in the motor.
It's full. Look at that.
And you guys, I'm not saying that bag is full, but look at that.
That is awesome. So, I mean, theoretically, probably we'll just be dumping it in the wheelbarrow, but let's go to the compost so we can kind of show that.
Okay.
All right, you guys haven't been in the greenhouse in a long time. Whew, it's over 100 degrees. We have taken out the back completely, but look at this. Right into the compost. That's going to add a good green layer into the compost.
Yeah, we'll have to put 2 or 3 of these bags of these in there, and then that's done for a while before we have to compost again.
Yes, that is awesome. We are getting a shade cloth, but the plants in here are loving it. Loving it. That plant over there that Rusty's standing by is actually a jalapeno plant, and it is massive. I have never seen leaves on a jalapeno plant that big. And look, loaded.
And more blooms.
And more blooms coming. Just loaded. It's loving this hot, humid weather. We do have a cherry tomato plant in here that is also doing amazing. Our onions, you know, I've talked about those in a couple of videos. And craziest little surprise today. So I planted this Italian oregano from seed. And I said, does oregano bloom? I have never seen oregano bloom. That is actually a pansy. I don't know how that, I don't know if it was mixed in with the seeds or in the soil that was, you know, because we've reused these tubs over and over. And I don't know. It might have just been still dormant in the soil, but yeah, look at my chives. I've got to come out here and give them a haircut, but Mama's plants are doing great. She'd be so proud. Well, I say that this one, I'm going to have to take it inside. It is not liking this hot, but it does have some new blooms coming on. You guys, it's well over 100 degrees. We took that complete, that backside completely out to kind of give more of a breeze through here, but it's getting hotter. So we're going to go, Harbor Freight sells shade cloth. Craziest thing. They have a 12 by 20 for like $50. So if you have a Harbor Freight close to you, and you need a shade cloth, it's back by the tarps, and that's basically what it is. These are cherry tomatoes. I have over 100 cherry tomatoes and atomic grape starts that I have room for them. I just don't want that many cherry tomatoes. So they may end up just going to the chickens before it's over, the goats. But let's watch Rusty some more. What are you going to do with that now?
I'm going to dump this in with the chickens. That way they got something fresh to scratch around in.
Yeah, and the chickens will love this. They'll eat up those grass clippings. It's really good for their diet. It's good for them to have something different. Unfortunately, we can't move this tractor now that we've got them in here. So we're going to, we try to give them fresh green stuff as much as possible. Anything I pull out of the garden, I send to them. This is Otis's coop. He's still pretty young, so he still gets a little flighty. The other day, we come out and cleaned all of their waters, scrubbed them really good, and then added a little bit of apple cider vinegar to help with the electrolytes and their immune system because it has gotten hot. Look, they are loving it. Thank you, Wild Badger Power. Huh, girls? So this is going to be a good treat for the chickens as well. We have 3 separate runs, so I guess you got to keep going, Rusty. It wears you out.
I want to set that on its highest setting.
Okay. Look at that consistent cut too. That is beautiful. Difference in the cut between the highest cut and the lowest cut, so that's a good.
And in all honesty, during the summer, you want your grass a little bit taller anyway.
Right. It means cutting it more often, but it's healthier for it.
Healthier for it and helps retain the moisture in the soil.
And we're not too worried about the grass out here because theoretically, eventually, this entire area will be covered with wood chips and garden beds. So this is just our first year with the garden here on this property. So awesome.
I do have one more example of where this is going to come in handy, like Rachel was saying in the garden. Come over here and I'll show you why. We put the garden here, we still have a little bit of grass on the back side of the greenhouse. So we've got to be able to get through here. A big bulky mower or riding lawn mower, you're not getting in. We have room to take a wheelbarrow through here. We have room for this mower.
And if it gets too rough, we can carry it. That's what's cool too.
Lower it back down a little bit.
Well, and this is what we were talking about too, about the narrow spaces, you know, in between there. And like Rusty said, back there behind it. We move these chickens quite a bit. We've moved them from here and I planted in it. And then now we've moved them over here and we'll move them again. But we're trying to keep them out of the heat right now. So this is Mama's rooster. This is Rufus and his 4 girls. Yeah. I don't know how well it's going to cut through all of that. That's some pretty rough stuff over there.
Have you guys been watching us for any amount of time? You know that any tool or piece of equipment we get on the homestead, we're going to make sure it's durable and it does the job that you need to do. And you can see this in here. We Johnson grass and that reading it down. We are bagging it, you guys. And it's just cutting right through it.
And I just said I didn't know how well it was going to do, and look at that. It's just chopping those stalks, and those stalks are quite thick.
Most noise you get inside the hum of the electric motor is that powerful motor chomping away at the grass and the stumps.
Your little lid is, yeah, I was going to say it's closed.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have a lot of Johnson grass. If you watched when we were first clearing the land, and we mowed all of this Johnson grass.
Correction, we didn't mow this Johnson grass. Rachel mowed this entire garden area, 6-foot Johnson grass with a 21-inch push mower.
With a gas-powered push mower. So, oh, these...
All right. Rufus, are you and your ladies ready for a fresh treat?
Fresh treat on a hot day. Oh, they're going to love that. I mean, we freaked him out, but he's going to love it now.
Look at him.
We're done. We're done. His neck is awfully raw. Now he's calling the girls.
Desi, this is the new mower. This is an electric mower, so it's not going to be loud. You don't have to worry about jerking the rope on or anything. Okay. With your left hand, right hand, push that button right there. Now move your thumb. Push it in. Now pull that lever back. Okay. Now you got to push it and hold it. Now pull that back. Let go of this. Your mower's running.
Go ahead. Hold on, hold on. She's going to mow.
That's the best part of a push mower right there. not having to use it.
Okay, now you got to show her the bagger.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Hold on. She's going to go again. Ooh. Okay, hold on. You're going to see it. You got to be careful, okay?
You can't mow anymore.
Oh. Okay, yeah. So check out the bagger.
So see, you lift this up, take that up like this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we can feed that to the chickens. We can put it in my compost.
Give it to the goats.
Yep.
That is crazy.
So yeah, there's 20 acres to mow. Get after it.
Yeah, I don't think you'll have battery.
16 inches at a time.
I don't know that we'd have enough battery life.
Okay.
All right, you guys.
There you go.
It's a pretty good review. I mean, we're completely impressed. And like we said, we have several other pieces or tools from Wild Badger Power. We have not been let down yet. So we are going to post a link down below, and that's going to get you guys a discount on Wild Badger 16-inch 40-volt electric mower.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is an awesome machine, you guys. We've got a lot of mowing left to do. So we're going to go ahead and end this video here so we can get back to using our new mower. And yeah, go down, check it out in the link below. Wild Badger Power.
Yep. So I hope you guys like our videos. If you do, please hit the like button.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
Yep. Share with your friends.
Leave us some comments, you guys. Let us know what you think of Wild Badger and this little mower that we've got here. But most of all, don't forget to smash that bell and get notified of the next new video when it comes out.
Yep, until next time, you guys. God bless.
See ya. Come on, help,
All right,
help Papa push.
She's going to help Papa. We are not turning it on.
Turn it on. We're just going to push it, okay?
Yeah.
My big girl's not quite big enough to be push mowing yet.
Yeah.
Wait till the end of summer.
Oh, you're such a big help. Oh my goodness. What would we do without you, Addie? Papa wouldn't be able to get anything done.
Nope.
Nothing at all, huh? Nothing at all. All right.